Hi folks, it's Keith with OVO Studios. Today I'm going to show you how to set up video for recording in CaptureUX. In CaptureUX, all recording is hardware based. That means you need USB or PCI card-based devices to receive video inputs. For this demonstration, I'll be using a Magewell USB Capture HDMI Plus to capture my participant's PC screen feed, and a Logitech C920 web camera to capture the participant's face. In CaptureUX, open a project and navigate to the Video Setup tab. Determine whether you want to record a single video input or two video inputs in either a picture-in-picture or side-by-side format. For the purpose of this demonstration, we'll select two mixed sources. First, we'll set up our main video source. This is the primary video in a picture-in-picture setup, or the left video in a side-by-side configuration. I'm going to select my HDMI Plus device in this list because it's the hardware that is receiving my participant's computer screen feed. Next, we need to select a format. A format is a combination of resolution and color space. CaptureUX will make its best guess as a default resolution based on the incoming video settings. And since this is a USB device, an MJPEG format is suggested. But since this device doesn't seem to support that, we'll select YUY2. And also note that it's rare you'd ever see multiple bit values for the same resolution and color space, but if you do, select the highest. Notice also that after we made our selection, we don't see a preview yet. That's normal. We won't get a preview until all of our selections are made. Our second video source is the picture-in-picture insert, or the right video in a side-by-side configuration. We're going to select our Logitech C920 web camera here. Notice that with this source, I have choices for resolution and color space. I'm going to select 1920 by 1080 as my resolution so that it matches the resolution of my screen input. This will make them scale the same if I use a side-by-side setup. And since this is a USB device, I want MJPEG if it's available. In this case, it is. You can also select the positioning of the second source if you know where you want it. I'll come back to it though once I have an active preview. Next, we'll assign an audio source. Since I'm using my Logitech C920 web camera and placing it near my participant's face, I'll select its onboard microphone for audio. Once I make that selection, notice that our video preview generates. If you want to make sure that your audio device is working correctly and that you are getting audio, check the Verify Audio box. You should hear audio on your PC's default audio playback device. Speaking of default audio settings, we need to make sure that whatever device we've assigned for audio in CaptureUX is not the same as Windows' default audio input device. Doing this will prevent what we call double tapping, which can lead to silent audio failure in your video recordings. With our preview generated, we can play around with the pip position to ensure that the most important screen real estate is unobstructed. You can also see the side-by-side view. We'll cover RTMP streaming in its own video, as there is a lot of setup work on whatever streaming service you prefer. Once you've configured an acceptable video setup, you can go to the Test tab and begin recording user sessions. Thanks for taking some time to view this tutorial. Please like and subscribe below for more tutorials and user experience research content from OVO Studios.